Hello everyone, I'm Genesis. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a review on Grey by E.L. James. Today is a sad day in my world. If you guys are at all familiar with the 50 Shades fandom, you know that E.L. James, the author of the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy, just released a new book that's called Grey, which is 50 Shades, the first book in the series, in Christian's point of view, which is the male lead of the series. There's been a lot of hype about this book because, as you guys know, 50 Shades is like a retelling of Twilight, and since Grey came out, it's compared to Midnight Sun, which is Twilight in Edward's point of view. I was really excited about this book when I found out it was coming out because I really enjoy the 50 Shades trilogy. It's now my favorite book in the world. The writing style is not at all like compared to other books I read, but it's highly enjoyable and it's seriously kind of hot at parts. Even though I read it a long time ago when I was starting college, I was very excited about it. I got it as soon as I could, and I got it on my e-reader, and thank goodness I did, because if I had to pay full price for the paperback, I would have been so mad. So to give you a little backstory of the book, 50 Shades of Grey, like I said, is a retelling of Twilight, which is supposed to be for adults, which is for adults, because I would really not recommend this book for everyone or anyone who's under like 16 or 17, even 18. I would still be like doubtful about it. It follows the story of this girl, Anastasia Stills, and she meets this guy who is a billionaire, and they live in Seattle, and they form like this relationship with a lot of things going on. How do I explain 50 Shades of Grey? Grey is supposed to be our perspective of Christian's world. I really thought I was gonna like this book. I really did. Turns out I hated it. Every single minute of it. I really was enjoying the first part and the middle part, but I got so bored. So freaking bored. There comes a point where things are not necessary. I did not think Grey was at all necessary because it was just like 50 Shades of Grey. In fact, throughout the whole series of 50 Shades of Grey, I really liked Christian until this book, and I really did not like him at all. I mean, I did understand where he was coming from, but I did not like anything he did. Oh my goodness, how do you dislike a character so much as I did? I don't understand. I'm gonna talk about the things that I did like and the things that I didn't like. I'm gonna start with the things I did like. I did like that we got to see a little bit of Christian. I did like to see a little bit of his world before Anna and where he was coming from in some situations. That's as far as I liked of this book. Things that I didn't like. I didn't like that it was 50 Shades of Grey again. But everything that happened in Grey, I already knew from like the trilogy. Everything that he told her, everything that he was thinking, at some point he said it in the trilogy. So I don't know what it was necessary to write this book. Another thing I didn't like is that is that not enough? It didn't give me any kind of new information. In fact, it was so repetitive. I would rather have Anna's inner goddess than Christian's pretty face. He was just... I'm gonna keep thinking about him in 50 Shades of Grey because this book did not cut it for me. And I just give you a rant of why I did not enjoy this book. Is that to me, this was not necessary. It's not like I did read the book from chapter 1 till the last chapter, and oh my god, another thing I didn't like, it was a lot longer than 50 Shades of Grey. Why do you have to add like 200 pages? Some books are 200 pages so they're perfect, and you make a 600-page book? So if you enjoyed 50 Shades of Grey, you might like it. I'm not saying not to read it because that'll be very like mean, but I just gave you my honest opinion of 50 Shades of Grey. Of Grey. I just gave you my honest opinion of Grey. I did not enjoy it for 1 second. I was very looking forward to this, and it wasn't enjoyable. No, just why? Why does this have to exist? Why did I waste my money in this? Have you guys read this book? Do you think differently than me? Did you enjoy it? Maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way. Maybe it's not supposed to be different. Maybe it's supposed to be about the information which we already got in the previous books. I'm very sorry, E.L. James. I am truly a fan of you. I really like 50 Shades of Grey. I just did not enjoy this book. It was not for me. Not at all. Like, no. So if you guys enjoy this book, please give it a thumbs up so I know you like it, or comment below, it doesn't matter. And if you want to subscribe, somewhere around here is the subscribe button. Please click it and try to make my thoughts into a more cohesive thing, because I'm just like in the moment, because I just finished the book and I'm just pissed that I wasted all my time on this. I think that's it for me today, and I'm out. So I'll see you guys later.